Good afternoon. It's February 11th, 2015. I'm Mike Callahan, and welcome to the Watchman News. This is a little bit of an interesting episode. I don't do normally a lot of Bible videos, but this one is indeed going to be one. It's titled, What's Most Important? Sports, TV shows, Social Media. And the reason why I felt like I need to do this is because a lot of people are really getting confused on this and putting the wrong things forward. As you can see, I've got an image of The Walking Dead in front of you. And that's a popular TV show. I know they just came back on with their new season. It's fine. It's fine to have entertainment in your life. There's nothing wrong with that. But we have to watch what we fill our minds with, and we have to keep it in its rightful place. Because if we don't, and it becomes too much of our lives, we forget about what's really important. I don't watch a lot of TV. I haven't watched very much TV since 2006. I started to see TV make a turn. It turned from wholesome TV shows that taught good lessons to just trash. It has turned into absolute trash. And then you have the whole reality TV thing. And that, there was nothing further from reality than reality TV. And everything's now about people's opinion. What do you think? How do you feel? It's not about facts. It's not about making logical decisions. It's not about what is truly important. It's all about how we feel versus what's important. And even I get caught up in some of the new stuff. I spend a lot of time on social media. As you can see, it's the Watchman News Facebook page there. And if you haven't already, please go to Facebook, facebook.com/Watchman News. Don't put the in there because Facebook wouldn't allow me to do it, because then it would sound kind of crazy. It would be the Watchman News. I don't know why Facebook did that, but Anyway, I spend a lot of time myself on social media, but when I spend time on social media, it's not so much to brag about my accomplishments or to cry about my defeats. I spread information. That's what I typically use Facebook for, as well as keeping in contact with some people. As you can see, I do have one message window open in that image, but hey, so the important thing is that we keep the focus on the right areas, okay? And I wanted to share a Bible chapter with you because it really does a good job of defining what is important. It really sets it in stone. There's a lot of people say that they believe in Jesus, they believe in God, they go to church, but they're not living it, not even close. I sin. Everybody sins. There is no perfect person. We are born in sin. But that doesn't mean we just throw our hands up in the air and we just go with the flow because everybody else is, and that's just the thing to do. No, it's not. And it states it very clearly in the Bible what happens to those that do. And unfortunately, that's much of society today. And that scares me. Why does it scare me? Well, yeah, I hate to see that many souls lost. I really do. But what else scares me is for those people out there, the few of us that keep what's important at the forefront, that means we have to battle even harder when things go crazy. The economy falls, or whatever the case may be. Because we're the ones that paid attention, that learned how to do this, that learned how to do that, that acquired survival skills, while everybody else was watching their sports and their TV shows and playing their games. So let's take a look real quick at what really is important. Just take a listen here, and let's see if we can figure it out, huh?
Hosea 4. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery they break out, and blood toucheth blood. Therefore shall the land mourn, and one that dwelleth therein shall languish, with the beasts of the field, and with the fowls of heaven, yea, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away. Yet let no man strive, nor reprove another, for thy people are as they that strive with the priest. Therefore shalt thou fall in the day, and the prophet also shall fall with thee in the night, and I will destroy thy mother. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. As they were increased, so they sinned against me. Therefore will I change their glory into shame. They eat up the sin of my people, and they set their heart on their iniquity. And there shall be like people, like priests, and I will punish them for their ways, and reward them their doings. For they shall eat and not have enough. They shall commit whoredom, and shall not increase, because they have left off to take heed to the Lord. Whoredom and wine and new wine take away the heart. My people ask counsel at their stocks, and their staff declareth unto them, for the spirit of whoredoms hath caused them to err, and they have gone a-whoring from under their God. They sacrifice upon the tops of the mountains, and burn incense upon the hills, under oaks and poplars and elms, because the shadow thereof is good. Therefore your daughters shall commit whoredom, and your spouses shall commit adultery. I will not punish your daughters when they commit whoredom, nor your spouses when they commit adultery, for themselves are separated with whores, and they sacrifice with harlots. Therefore the people that doth not understand shall fall. Though thou, Israel, play the harlot, yet let not Judah offend, and come not ye unto Gilgal, neither go ye up to Bethaven, nor swear. The Lord liveth. For Israel slideth back as a backsliding heifer. Now the Lord will feed them as a lamb in a large place. Ephraim is joined to idols, let him alone. Their drink is sour. They have committed whoredom continually. Her rulers with shame do love, give ye. The wind hath bound her up in her wings, and they shall be ashamed because of their sacrifices.
So I think it's pretty clear what it's trying to get at. I want to pay particular attention to verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, and thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. I will also forget thy children. Wow. Another thing to pay attention is, verse 10, for they shall eat, but not have enough. They shall commit whoredom, and shall not increase, because they have left off to take heed to the Lord. Are we not having less nutritional food? People are eating and eating and eating more, and they're gaining weight, but they're not being nourished. They're just not. Our food is losing about all of its nutrition as it can get. It's more or less empty calories anymore. Wow. You know, I don't know what to say. It's time that we speak up. We speak out to our loved ones. If you do love them, I assume you do love them. It's time you speak out. It's time you speak up. It's time that you lead life as an example. Turn off that TV set. Turn it off. You know, during the time that our TV show is on, have a discussion. Talk about what is really important. Talk about what's important in the world, not entertainment news. Talk about what's going on in Ukraine. I mean, that's just one area. Talk about ISIS. A lot of people don't even know who ISIS really is, who funded them, who put them there. Those are important things, because just because today, right this moment, we don't see these things happening in our country, does not mean tomorrow we won't. One important thing to talk about is the economy, because that's failing. It's failing fast, and it's failing now. Folks, it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up your loved one. It's time to do the works. Otherwise, just like it says, verse 9, and there shall be like people, like priests, and I will punish them for their ways and reward them for their doings. What are you going to do? Are you going to go to your friends and your family, your loved ones, with what's going on in the world and say, hey, look, we really need to do something? You know, even if we can't change the world, at least we need to take action in our family, in our group, in our circle, and we need to get through this? Or are you going to be rewarded for the doing nothing and becoming a sacrifice to the situation of the world around you that you did not pay attention to? It's time. You have to make a choice. What is more important to you?